So I have to talk about this anime that finally came out. I've been waiting for it to come out, and that is Apothecary Diaries. So the first 3 episodes of this anime dropped last Saturday, and it was worth the wait because this is one of the ones that came out later, but they blessed us with 3 episodes, and it was so good because Momo, the main character, I love her because she's so goddamn nonchalant, and I love that about her. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to female main characters, they always be so good, and Momo's a really great one, and I can't wait to see what else is about to happen the rest of this season. But yes, let's talk about the Apothecary Diaries because this was a really great first 3 episodes, and honestly a really great start to a really great anime because I've heard so many things about the light novels and the manga, and I can't wait to actually see it finally animated. So let's talk about these first 3 episodes though. So if you have not seen this anime, it essentially follows this girl named Momo, and she's one of these people that basically tests out poisons and all this other stuff, so she's basically immune to all this stuff. And one day her dad basically tells her to go get this stuff, and he's like, yo, watch out because there's people that kidnap. Her being nonchalant, not really caring, she eventually gets kidnapped. And when she gets kidnapped, she's like, oh no. She's like, I guess I'm gonna be gone for a while. She's like, I know my dad's gonna be mad. And like, she's so nonchalant about it. It is so goddamn funny because she does not really care. Another thing, like when it comes to her at the palace, most of the people there, they know that she's kidnapped and they don't really care because like it's ancient China. And when it comes to ancient China, they used to kidnap women, and women would get sold to like the palace because that's the way they can make money and all this other things. So like they don't really care. That's just the norm there because there's a lot of women that either been sold there, kidnapped and sold there, or they were sent there by their parents and other things. And that's basically how it is. They can like work around the palace and all the other stuff, do all the housework and all that, or they basically become like women in waiting and all these other type of things, and they take care of all the other women that are like higher up, that are going to be like close to the emperor and all the other things. So yeah, that's why like she's nonchalant about it because she's just like, yo, all I gotta do is work here for 2 more years, and then eventually I can be on my way out and I can finally go home. I know eventually we are going to probably get a backstory on her because we saw that she's like really close to the people that worked at the brothel, because she literally went to a brothel and that's where she was experiments and like try her different experiments with poisons and all this other stuff and venom. And we saw all the people at the brothel, they already know her, and they're just like, oh, was that Momo? And it was just funny. So there's probably gonna be a backstory how we're gonna learn like probably why she's so nonchalant about everything. So another thing I really love is like basically in the inner palace, there's this guy that's one of the head ones like in that area, and all the girls, they be fawning over him and like thinking he's hot and all this thing. Momo on the other hand is just like, ill, he's gross, because like Momo's not attracting him at all. Momo makes fun of him. Momo's just looking at him like, ill? She's like, ill? He's just like, why is it not working? He's like, this works on every girl. He's thinking something's wrong with him. Then he'll smile at a girl, another girl, and they're all like flawing and be blushing. But then Momo's just like, ill, disgusting. And I love that about her because I'm like, yo, Momo don't need no goddamn man. Don't add no bullshit love interest to her. All she needs is her goddamn poison. So that's why I'm like, yes, I love that because Momo does not need no man. I'm like, fuck him. They do not need him. He's just a womanizer. He thinks he can get any hoes. And I'm just like, yeah, Momo's a real one. She's like, yeah, I'm not worried about you, nigga. I got my poison. I'm only worried about poison. But yeah, as the episode goes on, we basically find out that there's this rumor going around that when it comes to the 2 women that are basically, you know, under the king, one of the king's like harem type of women, blah, 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 whatever. But yeah, they both have babies, and we find out both of the babies are sick with something. They have some sickness. Momo being the person that she is, she already knows like how like certain like medicines and poison, all this other stuff that can work, what could the sickness can be. So eventually she puts this flower to give to like each of the different like queens, and like the one with the blue hair, she does not listen because she's arrogant and she doesn't believe in it. She throws the flower on the ground. But the other one with the pinkish hair, she actually grabs the flower and then reads it, and she's actually able to save her child. And the other one with the blue hair, her child passes away, so all you have is just basically the princess that survived. And with them finding out, they're like, oh, who was the one that did this? And they find out it's Momo, and the whole time Momo's trying to act like, yeah, no, this is not me. So then she gets transferred to like the basically a lady in waiting for like the queen on that side. And it's just funny because when she gets there, all the other girls, like the ladies in waiting, they're all looking at her like they see all the bandages and stuff on her, and they're just thinking that she had a hard life and all this other stuff, when it's like, no, she just been testing stuff on herself. And then like they're basically trying to not have her do anything because she has to be the one to be the poison tester. But then like Momo's actually really excited about this because she enjoys tasting poison and all this other stuff because that's the thing that she loves doing. And then we eventually do get to see her actually do experiments and all, and they have a little funny moments. Like she makes this one chocolate that has alcohol in it, and the one girls, they accidentally eat it, so you know they start, you know, being in the mood for a little bit, but nothing happens. But yeah, I really love this, and I just love Momo as a main character, so because she's so nonchalant, and I love that. And I love MCs that are like that, are just nonchalant about like stupid shit, or they don't pay attention to anything. They basically just flow with the wind and they let things go, and that's what Momo is right now. But yeah, I really have been enjoying this one. I can't wait for the next episode that comes out on Saturday because them first 3 were so goddamn good. I'm more than likely going to pick up the manga and the light novels because I saw that light novels are finally getting licensed to English, and I think we're getting those next year, but the manga's been out over here, and I just know I'm picking up the manga most definitely because I rock with this anime. It has been so good. This is most definitely one of the top 5 best ones of this season. Like, it's arguably top 5. I don't care what nobody says. If you actually watch this, you know, because those are some really good first 3 episodes. And also, I forgot this, that opening is so good. The song is good. The visuals are amazing. Best opening of this season, arguably one of the best of the year. Arguably, you could say top 5 of this year, because I can't lie, there was a lot of bad openings this year, so like it's competing like not really that many, but still, of this season, it most definitely is the best of this season because visually and the song is amazing. Like, the visuals look so goddamn good. Like, they did not have to go crazy with the way they went crazy with this one though. But yeah, I've really been enjoying this one. If you've seen Apothecary Diaries, let me know how you feel about it. If you haven't seen it, want to check it out, you can watch it on Crunchyroll. You can hop on a pirate ship, watch it that way too though. But yes, this one has been that one, and I can't wait to see the rest of the series. I did hear that this might be getting 24 episodes, but I'm not sure exactly, but I gotta look up again. But I think it's getting somewhere around there. If it is getting the full 24, that's gonna be amazing because we can get so much content covered. But yeah, Apothecary Diaries, it's the one. It more than likely will finish as one of the top 3 best anime from this season because it'll be basically competing with Frieren and then whatever other one that you want to throw in there, but it's mainly going to be those 2 in my opinion for like the newer anime. Yes, you have anime that have new seasons that of course are going to be higher up in the charts, but for newer anime, it's really just this and Frieren in my opinion. They're the ones that like have stepped up and they have like, they're a step above all the other newer anime. But yes, I love Apothecary Diaries and I love Momo as a main character. If y'all know me, y'all know I love female main characters more than male main characters because female main characters, they usually have so much going for them compared to male characters, where male characters are just kind of rinse and repeat. Just saying, a lot of them really are though. But yeah, if you've seen this anime, let me know how you feel about it. If you haven't seen it, why not check it out. If you enjoyed the video, why not like? If you didn't, you could dislike, subscribe if you enjoyed. But yeah, I can't wait for the new episode of Apothecary Diaries. This one has been phenomenal. And also, just know what I'm watching this season video is coming out really soon. I just had to drop this video first though. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Bye.